Cowboys Nation. It's your boy Mike Tag here. We're back. Hopefully, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're checking out my video. Definitely appreciate the support. Make sure you guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe, share. We're getting this thing rolling. And also, Christmas is here. You get a great opportunity to get some nice looking merch. Cowboys Cave shirt. It's awesome. It's at Twisted Gorilla, twistedgorilla.com. They got a lot of great merch, even besides ours. But ours is, of course, I'm a little biased. I think ours is the best. But there's a code you can use, Cowboys Cave, that gets you 15% off the entire site. So now's the time. It's getting close to Christmas. So don't wait. Don't wait any longer. But hey, just want to drop a quick video. Hopefully, you guys saw the show on Wednesday. We kind of did our Cowboys Bills preview. If you missed it, definitely go back and check it out. Also, Monday, we had a great show talking about the Philly game with the defender of the star, talking about Cowboys legend George Teague in the house, and had a great time. Just really talking about the Eagles, but talking about the Cowboys in general and looking forward and looking at these next few weeks for them. So if you missed that one, definitely go back and tune in. It was a lot of fun. And of course, if you're new to the channel, go look at our playlist. We got a ton of interviews that we've done with former Cowboys. You're talking about Mr. Cowboy Bob Lilly, Coach Barry Switzer, Coach Dave Campo, Moose Johnston, Charlie Waters. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Cowboys that we've had inside the cave talking football. So let's get on to the most important thing, and that's this Sunday's game, but really the Dak Prescott. I saw, some video clips going through Twitter about, these guys on ESPN, NFL Network. Now they're saying interceptions don't matter. Interceptions is part of the game, part of the quarterback. And they looked at Matt Stafford, they look at Tom Brady, looked at Mahomes, and the years they won the Super Bowl that they had a lot of interceptions. Some led the league in interceptions, or right near the top. And that's all what we talked about last season is that was the narrative. But of course, interceptions were so important last year. But now that Dak Prescott has only thrown like 6 interceptions, it doesn't matter anymore. They want to prove that it's something else. They always, like they say, move the goalpost. They moved everything to fit the narrative that they want. But we all said Dak Prescott last season was kind of the anomaly. That wasn't the norm for him. What you're seeing this year in turnovers is pretty much what he's been in his career, probably even a little bit better. But he's never been a turnover-prone quarterback. But you're seeing this year everything that he's done. Obviously, I give a ton of credit to Coach Mike McCarthy and what he's been able to do to get Dak Prescott even to a higher level. He's just playing, the best football that he's had in his career. You got to give credit to McCarthy. And then you look over at Kellen Moore, and I'm sitting there watching the game last night. They're playing the Raiders. And it was like 49-7, but it was still a bunch of time left. I don't know what the final was. I kind of clicked off on it, but makes you appreciate, to me, Mike McCarthy even more. And it just makes me wonder why. I know Mike McCarthy wanted to do things his way early, but Jerry Jones still was kind of holding on to Kellen Moore. And I always said you just need to give him a clean slate. So you see the results that you're getting, and you see with Dak Prescott, the leadership. I mean, there's just no question that Dak Prescott is the quarterback to lead this Cowboys team to their next Super Bowl. And hopefully it's going to be this year. So looking at the schedule, looking at it, everything goes down. I know, like, we'll be the 5th seed. We'll be fine. We can win on the road. I mean, we haven't lost at home since last opening day. So home fields are pretty important. Home field is something that we all like to have. It's not going to be easy. Some things have to fall their way. Philadelphia is going to Seattle. Not an easy game. That, to me, is the pivotal one. If they lose that game, we beat Buffalo. We're now a game up with a few more to go. Now, I mean, they've got the Giants twice, and they've got Arizona, but the Paisan and New York is playing some good football, and they got this team believing that they're going to make the playoffs. I can't believe that they're even in contention. I don't know if that says a good thing about the Giants or a bad thing about the NFL. Got to figure that out. But you just don't know what's going to happen, and the pressure will continue to mount on Philly as the season goes on if they fall behind us. And, of course, then we've got Miami, we've got Detroit, and then we finish at Washington. But we're in the middle of what they call this four-game gauntlet, kind of what Philly just finished up with. And Cowboys are 2-0, but they're at home. Now we got to go on the road for 2 games. So it's going to be interesting. Excuse me one second. Still getting over this little cold, but I'm feeling a lot better. Feeling a lot better. I'll be dropping that hype video tonight. So I got to rest up a little bit, get to work and do all that kind of good stuff. And then I won't talk too much, but I'm excited with this Cowboys to see how this thing happens. Obviously, the Philly game was a great game, but it was one game. To me, I'm not as pumped. I mean, it's exciting. You know, it's obviously great to always beat a divisional rival, but I think too, man, we all knew this was going to happen. It was just inevitable, and I mean that sincerely. It's not a knock on Philly. I just thought that we're a much better team, and it was proved out on the field. Now we've got to take it to the next step. We got to beat Buffalo. Buffalo's going to be a tough team. They're a desperate team fighting for their playoff lives. So it's going to get interesting. So we're going to talk a lot more about the Buffalo game Sunday morning. You guys get up early. Your boy will be here. You know, Greg, and the passionate Cowboy fan that he is, and as a Hurricane fan. So I always say, you know, he's my brother from another mother because we got a lot in common. And then, of course, we get Kelly K9 up. He's going to be in the cave, too. So we're going to have a good time on Sunday morning. I'm finally back in the cave watching it. Been at AT&T so much with all these home games. So it's going to be a lot of fun to you just relax, watch it on the couch, watch it in the cave. Be able to scream a little bit. And not anyone around me giving me dirty looks. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Then we do Miami, and I'll be back at AT&T for really the big game with Detroit, but the bigger moment with Jimmy Johnson finally getting in that Ring of Honor. And there was no way in heck I was going to miss that. It was funny because I wasn't going to go to the game and had the tickets up for sale. And I was at the Panther game, and my son sends me a text, and it's a picture of Jimmy Johnson. And I was like, "There's no way." And then I saw, I confirmed it again, and I ripped those tickets off of SeatGeek in a second because there's no way I'm going to miss that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But the excitement with Dak Prescott, man, it is, and really this offense. I don't want to just leave it to Dak Prescott, but this offense is rolling. They're finding everyone's been getting involved. The defense has been playing well all season, so it's an exciting time to be a Cowboys fan. I know the haters; they all come at me. I've been the last video I did post game to the Eagles. It's gotten some run on Instagram. It's gotten some run on YouTube, and of course, when you have those videos, the first couple of days is always some positive Cowboy fans, and now is when the haters start to see it. For whatever reason, it starts to go to the haters side. And 49ers, hey, you guys beat us, so I can't say nothing, but let's just be real about something. Y'all ain't won a Super Bowl since 1994. So you hadn't won one in longer than us. So I mean, I don't know what more you want to say, because Super Bowls is all that matters. And you guys ain't won one in a long time, a little bit longer than us, a year longer than us. So we're both in the same boat. We both, and I believe the NFC, the Super Bowl champions coming out of the NFC. I thought it was going to be the AFC in the beginning of the year. I thought the AFC was just more heavy with top quarterbacks, but it really hadn't worked out that way. And that's why I always say you got to play the game. You got to see what happens, let things play out. But I think the winner of this Super Bowl is coming out of the NFC. Just my opinion, but I think that we've got the three best teams in the NFL. So, and I threw Philly in there, but they're third. Just make sure you guys don't get that mixed up. So, anyway, appreciate all the support. You guys check us out. Like I said, we'll be live on Sunday morning. But if you missed any of the videos this past week, excellent one on Wednesday with Kelly and I, kind of going through the Bills game, and then Monday with Defender of the Star, just talking football, talking Cowboys, looking forward, but also we talked a lot about the Eagle game and stuff like that. But just so much knowledge with George Teague, and he was just so much fun. I mean, I got so many great comments and text messages on how fun that interview was, and he definitely brought it. Unfortunately, he's still dogging my Canes, which I'm not that crazy about, but I'll give some love to Bama. They're in the playoffs. They got in. They won the SEC. You can't put nothing past Nick Saban. So give him his love, but we'll see what happens. So Cowboys Nation, have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Look for the hype video. Going to be dropping tonight. And hopefully I'll see you guys live pregame Sunday morning. We going to get you ready for the big game in the afternoon against Buffalo. So you guys have a good one. Appreciate the support. Take care.